a good, kind, merciful man, known for his integrity, respected by his contemporaries. Thus, we begin our journey to the 13th century in the small Italian town of Bagnoregio. On a morning in 1217, John of Fidanza, who would later be known as Saint Bonaventure, was playing under the watchful eye of his parents, Fiorello and Maria di Ritolo. In a home of deep religious devotion, a serious illness threatened his childhood. In search of help, his mother asked for the intercession of Saint Francis of Assisi, and according to tradition, John recovered, an experience that would mark the beginning of his spiritual trajectory. Over the years, John stood out for his intelligence and dedication, joining the Order of Friars Minor. His reputation grew both in the intellectual and spiritual fields. Together with St. Thomas Aquinas, his contemporary and friend, he became a reference in the theological reflection of his time. He graduated as a Master of Arts and, faced with the choice about his future, chose to join the Franciscan order, finding in San Francisco an example of life. In Paris, around 1243, he adopted the name Bonaventure, put on the Franciscan's habit, and devoted himself to theological studies at the local university. With his work The Evangelical Perfection, he defended the vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience, contributing to the recognition of the orders, and in 1257, he was appointed doctor and master of the University of Paris. For 17 years, he visited provinces, wrote guidelines, and sought to correct deviations, promoting unity among the friars. Under his leadership, the order expanded beyond Europe, reaching North Africa, the Middle East, and China. To strengthen internal cohesion, he proposed a unifying text of the Franciscan norms, promoted harmony and fidelity to the original charism. A significant aspect of his life was his relationship with St. Thomas Aquinas. At one point, Thomas questioned Bonaventure about the origin of his knowledge, and he pointed to the crucifix. On another occasion, when seeing him in prayer while writing the biography of St. Francis, St. Thomas is said to have said, "Let a saint write about another saint." If this video is being helpful in deepening your knowledge about St. Bonaventure, please leave your like to help bring this content to more people. In 1273, Pope Gregory X appointed Bonaventure a bishop and cardinal of Albano, entrusting him with the preparation of the Second Council of Lyon, which sought reconciliation between the Latin and Greek churches. During the council, Bonaventure worked intensely, but his health deteriorated, and he died on July 15, 1274. Devotion to St. Bonaventure remains strong, especially in Italy and in regions of Franciscan presence. In 1482, he was canonized by Pope Sixtus IV and in 1588 recognized as a doctor of the Church, receiving the title of Doctor Seraphic, an expression of his dedication to Christian thought. Among his contributions, the work Itinerarium Mentis in Diem stands out, in which he analyzes the soul's path towards God, integrating philosophy and theology. In his Christology, Bonaventure emphasized the Incarnation as a central element of salvation, presenting Christ as the key to understanding reality. His theological writings and sermons reflect a deep understanding of the Franciscan charism, arguing that theological reflection must lead to living holiness. Holy Master, teach me wisdom and let me make her my friend, as well as enlighten me in my choices, in what I must do, so that in this world I may meet the Lord. Studying the life of St. Bonaventure invites us to a constant search for wisdom and coherence of life. May his example inspire the desire to grow in knowledge and in living the gospel. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe to Aurora Veritatis and follow our series on the lives of the saints. Until the next video, and God bless you.